3 hours now. So it's been a while I went live on YouTube. It's been a live, I say been a live. It's been a while I also went live and on any platform. I don't even know why I decided to go live today. Today is Sunday and I'm bored at home. I don't have anything I'm doing. Currently I have some work to do though, but I just want to just, chill a little bit and have some one on, like I think I have like a few hours to spare. I've not had my bath, first of all. I've been working since morning. So, oh, people are already coming up. So, welcome. Thank you for joining now live. Why is my laptop trying to embarrass me in front of? Thank you for joining our lives. God, this thing now wants to make too much noise. Let me put this phone on silent. Stay mute. No. I didn't go to church today. Can't remember the last time I did when go to church. The laptop, so we're coming. Now I have to read comments. Hi, okay, you guys will have to take the comments one. Hi everyone, welcome Hassan. I like calling people by their names when I see them on live. Hey, there's nobody behind me. You will need to stop with that old trick. It's so TikTok. Let's start going to church. I don't know. God is everywhere, so I've done my church. Amen. Jocelyn, how is it going from Kenya? Thank you. We're working, we're trying. Funny enough, the reason why I went live is because Uncle D, Daniel, what's up? I see these I don't like coming live. People who know me from, I don't know why. I just don't like coming live. I actually came on live because, oh, thank you from Egypt. Somebody was like, I uploaded a video recently, like the last video I uploaded, and I don't know, somehow I uploaded like 3 different times, and somebody is thinking they've stolen my account or something is happening. I don't know, that's not strong enough reason to think anything would have happened to me. Something just happened to the video and I needed to rework on the video, and I reworked on it and I brought it back up. So that's just it. It's nothing serious. Nobody has kidnapped me. If something should happen and they kidnap me, I don't think the kidnapper will want to repost another video again like 3 times. That's not what. It's only when I come live and there's like a gun on my head, like, ah. But that would be a terrible thing to happen. I hope that doesn't happen. Okay, all right. I'm hoping to just chill here for a while. We have 1 hour before I get back to writing. I have a writer's block. And anytime I'm writing and I get writer's block, I just want to do something different. I don't want to go out. So I'm going to have to be here. The Wi-Fi is not strong today. This is so not happening. Like, what is happening? And this is my main Wi-Fi. This is embarrassing. Who would update us if you were kidnapped? The kidnappers, maybe. The kidnappers, maybe. There was a time, no, I didn't study Zenda. I didn't study criminology. There was a time where I was at the gym, and then I almost had an accident at the gym. Like the bench press fell, but I've already moved. And there was a guy there who was one of our viewers, and he was like, oh, imagine this has hit you now. What would have happened? What would have happened? What would have happened to you? Lucy, thank you. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate. Hey guys, just bear with me. I'm trying to see if I can read the comments from here because I have old age and I can't see so far. Let me see. This needs to rest. Oh God, I need a new computer. I'm going to come here. Why can't I see if I'm on live or not? Yeah, Daniel is live. Join the live. Now I can see it. But I can't see the comments. So I have to come here to read comments then. I can see the comments. Okay, I can see the comments here. All right. Okay, yeah, the comments are here now, so I can see it here. So we can do a double viewing on that. I don't think he's in Nigeria. It's a George says, "Are you married or do you have any children?" I have 2 children. They're not my biological children. They're my brothers, but still mine anyway. It's just that there's someone else's responsibility. Do you have a nice day ahead? Thank you from Joss, AB Seashores. Bro, no evil before you. Thank you, Mercy. Amen. Amen. Hi, Daniel, watching from Gambia. Fatumata, I think I know you. You've come on my live before. Unless there's so many Fatumata. From the comment section, someone mentioned that the Kenyan serial killer is now in Nigeria. Look, if the Kenyan serial killer is now in Nigeria, I don't know. I just feel like the way this guy was able to do it and get away with the killing, I don't know. I really don't know. But you have to put in mind that it was in a rural community and it was in one of those slums, those impoverished neighborhood. In a major city in Kenya, he may not have gotten away with it like that. So financially speaking, these people who live in a slum, they're usually very much neglected. So that happens, and when a community is neglected, these things happen and somebody can kill anybody and they get away with it for long. So if he comes to Nigeria, unless he's going to go to a slum, then of course he'll get away. Personally, if you ask me, I'm sure it's happening already in Nigeria. There's a man somewhere in Nigeria killing girls because people are going missing. We're finding bodies every day. Nobody's been accounted for. Nobody is being arrested. So these things are already happening here. It's just a matter of time. There may be 2-4 years down the line, we catch one and we find out that, oh, he has killed 60 women from 2010 down here. And that is how we start explaining, oh, all those bodies we're seeing, oh, that girl that went missing, it now makes sense. So that is actually how it is. If the guy is in Kenya, if the guy has run to Nigeria, then, I mean, lucky Kenya. But I would prefer for you guys to come and take your guy back, take him back. I just don't know why he escaped from prison. Who let him out? Who let him out? Who just let him out? I don't know. Maybe he will stop killing. Let's hope he stops killing. Let's go back to the comments. Corporate Mom. Hi, Corporate Mom. Thank you for joining us. Jennifer Gabriel, good day to you. Daniel from Ghana. Hi. Then we have Marie Kamara. Hi, Daniel, watching you from Sierra Leone. I love the Sierra Leone flag, and it's so fine. Like, the colors are so... like a fine outfit clothes. You can really... so it's like a very pretty flag. Nigeria normally. If you are just joining us, quickly click on the like. Oh, thank you, Xavier. Daniel KK. Hi. Saucy Peter watching from USC. I love your content. Thank you, Saucy Peter. Samuel Magnus. Happy Sunday. Yeah, man, Nigerian flag so ugly. Nigerian flag is not exactly ugly. It's just not... they didn't put so much effort into it. The man who made the flag, we learned about him in secondary school. Later on, I get to hear that he is a poor man. He doesn't make enough of money. And I'm sorry to say, but that flag was a very lazy... Nigerian flag is not very... there's not too much thought in it. Green, white, green. It's like, come on. America has stars, some have red, blue. Like, there's a lot of things that go on in people's flag. But ours is just green, white, green. It's easy. It's easy. A little child could have come up with that. Thank you, Tracy. Wow. We have 27. Thank you guys so much for the first super. Oh, we got our first super. Oh, that is nice. I really appreciate it. So we have Tracy up there and we have Lucy. All the women are so nice to me. Why don't the men gift me here? I noticed something. Anytime I come on live on YouTube, only the women gift. See, women are just the best. Just face it. Your men, they're just built just there. And if I was a girl now, that's when you see the men gifting. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll stay here. Undu BC is watching from Ghana, but in Nigeria. How is it like? I had plans to visit Ghana because I have a friend there. There's one Ghanaian friend that I've made. I don't know you probably watching this live, but I started making Ghanaian friends. I even have one. He's a big content creator and a comedian. We've known each other for a while. Don't worry, maybe when I go to Ghana. Oloma Precious, how is it going? How do we gift if we want to? I don't know how to. It's there. You can buy super likes. When you click on the chart, you see where there is like a dollar sign. Just play around this live. Play around. Tap some things and, accidentally gift me a lot of money. Mistakenly just gives me $100. Just by mistake. I may not send it back though. Oh my god, my brother's woken up. Victor! Are you up? I'm live. Oh. No, you can enter. They won't see your ugly face. They will only see my pretty. No, YouTube.
They can hear you.
They can also hear you.
For real?
How else do you think they will hear me? Did you sleep well? Alright. Sorry.
Your Wi-Fi, is it strong?
It's strong if you go to the parlor, but from your room there, it won't be strong.
Do you know what the password is? Because my network is not working.
The password? I can't call the password here.
Okay.
The password is Jesus.
Just type
Wait.
it.
See, just look at it. Jesus. Oh my god, Jesus is my password. You see, I'm a Christian. So, I know you can't. I know say don't do it, you just okay. Go type rubbish now. Olodo. Hi, are you single? Currently, I am single. Unfortunately, it's sad. I know. I told myself that by the end of this year, I should be in a relationship, but it didn't happen. I tried. It just didn't happen. It didn't happen. The Lord will be my strength. It did not happen. Let's go back to the comments. Daniel, are you in Nigeria? Currently, I am in Nigeria. Yes, it's me. I've been following you for a while. Oh, she responded. Took you a while. I said that like the very beginning of the chat. 10 minutes. How did you find out for Tomata? Alice, Loveling, voltage, killing by mistake here, but intentionally killing can never be stopped until the killer is stopped by someone else. Ooh, that's deep. Now, who's gonna stop the killer now? Issa George Conte. Oh Lord, I love this name. Issa. I like name that end with Sa. Issa, Contessa, Princessa. Conte. Hey, True Crime Daniel. I'm watching you from Sierra Leone, Freetown. Mr. Butterfly. I thought you've connected to the Wi-Fi before. Jesus Christ. I'm using it currently. That's what I'm using now.
Just type it because I don't know.
Just don't know how to do this thing. It's capital letter for the first one. I have to show you everything. Probably this is why all your relationships don't work.
But YouTube is like international, right?
Yeah.
So how come they can hear you and you free to talk about something?
What did I say?
This smells nice.
It's because I'm here, bitch. Do you edit your videos by yourself? No. I used to at the beginning part. For the most part, I did then. I got an editor, a young boy, like teenager like that. He helps me edit. He's probably watching now. I don't know if my writer is also watching. I have a writer and I have an editor. So we work as a team now. And, oh, for Tomata. Okay, I understand now. Okay, yeah, probably that's why. Thank you for coming back again. I'm so sorry for having to make you repeat yourself. I'm distracted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't try it. Don't try it next time. See them. Somebody cannot say password. And you will see, I'm not doing again. I'm going off. Somebody has figured out my Wi-Fi password. Now I'll be hacked. Oh, this tripod wants to fall and break. Say for someone who's not in a relationship. I have more experience. And when I'm in one, it's good. Mine don't fail. I mean, it fails, but it doesn't fail, it ends. Ending doesn't mean fail. Maria, madam, sorry I missed your comment. Forgive me. I was distracted. My brother was looking for Wi-Fi password, so let me cover my chest. Let me show you people my bed chest for free. My body is the temple of the Lord. Even though all over my Instagram I'm posting. Hopefully nobody heard that. Which state do you live in Nigeria? It's a George. I won't tell you. They'll come and find me. I'm hiding. These are people are looking for me. There are times I will go out. I'll just see somebody staring. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, now they know me from YouTube. But then I'm afraid, is this going to be somebody who is a fan, or is it somebody who wants to punch me in the face? So I'm always like, okay, how they call me? And then they're like, oh, you're Daniel. I'm like, oh yeah, oh, cool. Because I know how many times I've had to fight with people online, and they're like, when they see me, when they catch me, I'm like, now when I go outside and I meet people, I'm like, oh my God, is it the one that wants to punch me in the face? Let's just hope. I purchased super sticker, but I can't find it to send. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Since 2021, thank you. We've grown up now. Thank you, Mary. Since 2021. 2021 was when we officially started. Look at where we are now, 2024. Come on, this is growth. This is great. Let's clap for ourselves. We tried. For those of us who have been here since 2021, we've tried, and it's nice. It's a nice journey. It's going to get better, hopefully. But this year was very tough for me, guys. This year, and I'm still, probably because I have a team, but this year, let me just read the comments. Oh, she's found it. Yay! Petite has sent us a super sticker. Exactly. And it's so beautiful. Wow, this is a very fine one. That's a duck dancing. Thank you, Petite Kidani. Petite Kidani. Where are you from? That's a fine name, Kidani. That's a very fine name. Oh, so it's not that one. I'm still looking for it. Okay, the one you want to get. I saw a comment here. This is the first time I'm being on your live. I've been following you for a long time, even when your first TikTok account was banned and hacked. Zilios, thank you. Zilios Aja. I know, right? TikTok account has been gone like 3 times. So, see, thank you for sticking by. Mama Debayo, hey Daniel, I'm a Nigerian based in South Africa. You're so good in your craft. Spot on. I was wondering what course you actually studied. I did international relations and strategic studies. Then I think that was just it. So we basically just did a lot of research, learn about countries, and that was it. I didn't do criminology. If I did criminology, I most likely would be a criminal. Superchat is not available in my region, bro. Oh, it's fine. Where are you? Which region? And so Kamara. Liberia. Where are you from? 91 TCD. Thank you, Xavier. You speak any other languages? I speak small French. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Daniel. Je habite. Okay. Je suis Nigerian. Oh, I'm in Australia. There's no super thanks in Australia. There gotta be super thanks in Australia. Laura from Liberia and the Philippines. Those are 2 different places. Okay, you're from Liberia and you're in the Philippines. Watching from Brisbane, Australia. Which story touched you the most this year? Oh, this is a nice question. Which story touched me the most this year? Okay. if I'm going to be very honest with you guys, if I'm going to be very honest with you, I don't know. But I don't want to think too much of it. I don't want to get emotional. But out of my head, which story did touch me the most this year? I think there's just so many. There's a lot of them that many of them say for I don't know. I can't just place one. Thank you, Tracy. Which story touched you people the most? Answer. That's not even my question. I'm the one who make the stories. All of them touched me. So which one touched you? Because I don't like going back. Some stories are too emotional to think of. And although this year I had a personal struggle, so my own private life was overwhelming. So maybe my own story touched me this year, but I haven't shared it. So probably another day. Have you seen the video that happened in France? Tell me about it, Glory. What happened in France? Your hair is cute. Thank you. De tout facon je suis francophone. Merci. I have no much idea what you said, but I understand je suis francophone, which I speak French. I'm from a francophone country. Is the Gambia case you covered? Which Gambia case I covered? I did like a lot of Gambia cases, about a few of them. Watch it from Russia. First time on your life. Thank you, African Folktale by Shima. Oh, really? I'm so sorry it doesn't work in Australia. Oh, wow. All your headlines are all nice. We tried. Daddy, you're doing tremendous job. Thank you, Alfred. Share your story if you can share. You look great. Man, my story, I don't want to talk about. See, it's difficult. I write stories. Like, I'm a creative writer. I'm a script writer. I write books, even though I've only published one. I do know how to. I love listening to people's story. I love people's story. I love to hear people's experiences in life. I enjoy it. I get my inspirations from people's experience. But one thing that has been difficult for me as a writer to do is share my own experience. If I'm writing a book or a story, and somehow, whatever the character is going through, if it's my experience, I'll be uncomfortable. It will be difficult for me to go there. They're just things, when things happen to me, I push them to a corner, and I don't know, I'm not that strong. I mean, you can tell, I'm not that strong. I'm not a strong person at all. I'm not a strong person. So I don't like sharing my story. If not, I will start crying or I'll start laughing. And the laughing is a coping mechanism. It's like me coping with the situation. Not because I'm laughing, because it's funny. Hey from Dubai, thank you. Oh, about France, I heard allegedly 2 cultists killed themselves from the same camp in France. Are they Nigerians? Hey bro, take down your locks, please. More love and content. I will take it down, David Sonny. Don't worry. I'll take it down and have a skin cut on my head, so I can look more presentable, like I'm applying for a job. I've been watching you from Kano. The story that touches me the most is the Alo 4. Big. That Alo 4 is so annoying and so sad. It's like, I hate stories. I hate stories that could have been avoided. I hate tragedies that could have been avoided. And that's why life is so delicate. There are so many crime stories that I've done, and I tell myself, some things could have been avoided. When we talk about stories of where a woman is in a house getting abused every day and then eventually the husband kills her, that could have been avoided if she left. That's why it's difficult to feel concerned. Now, the one that gets to me is when she leaves to start a new life and the bastard still finds her to attack and kill her. Now, that is where it touches me the most. So, that is why. Oh, okay, I know this story. Fatimata is talking about the girl who was stabbed in a local transfer shop by a man who told her he wanted to perform ablution. Ah, I know we've done one ablution story like that, but it's an elderly woman, not a young girl. The story about the Afiba and Daniel, an emotional one for me, remains unsolved to this day. Afiba. Which story was that Afiba again? I don't remember. Afiba. I know the name Afiba. I know Afiba. I know. That's really. Meanwhile, Afiba is a fine name. Afiba. Among your crime stories, the story of Ezego, my favorite. Ah, yeah, I love Ezego. So I enjoyed making it, and I think it's. I love that one. I love the story. I love how I dealt with it, and I was still in Port Harcourt there when I talked about it. So it was a interesting story to learn. Although when I did the video, people started reaching out to me with multiple theories. Even when I did the Otokoto story, somebody reached out to me and gave me a whole lot of gists and told me about a whole lot of things that many things do happen, but you know. Thank you, Queen. Welcome, Salome. Oh, Christoph boy, Christopher. Uche. I keep forgetting your Igbo name. Christoph boy. Are you still in Lagos or you've gone back? I know you're doing your NYSC in Lagos at the time. Do you dream of some of the dead people you normally read their stories? Funny enough, no, I don't. I don't. It's only one person that I have seen in my dream, and that was the first story I did before I even started True Crime Danny. That's Kessie in one course story. I would have said we're Facebook friends, although we didn't talk on Facebook, but I knew him to be my Facebook friend. So when he went missing and I did the story, nothing, then months down the line, I had a dream and I saw him. It makes sense. Like it makes sense. Like that dream, I didn't think too much of it because I don't know him personally. So I don't know him. I've seen a friend of mine who passed in my dreams. That one I could make sense of it. My friend. Another experience, and I've seen another close relative that passed, and I had seen her in my dreams. It makes sense. These are people close to me. But this particular one was somebody I didn't know personally. So to have to see him in my dream, I brushed it off because in the dream he was in one. Meanwhile, he's a missing person, but in this dream he was in one construction factory looking house. One of those houses where there's like machines and all those factory looking construction. I don't know. That's where I saw him at. And I also saw him shirtless. Now, listen, let me tell you what is funny. At the time I did that story, I didn't know something. We only know the boy went missing. So, when I had a dream, that period of time, many years ago, I saw him shirtless in the dream in the house. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, maybe he died in that place or somebody took him there and killed him there and buried him there. There was no way it's a dream. So I can't go to the police and be like, oh, I dreamt this. Let's go there and find him. I'm not a seer. So I just brushed it off. It didn't make sense. Maybe it was me thinking too much of the whole story because I was really thinking too much of it. This year, I met somebody who knew the guy or who knew the story from back in the day, and the person told me something. The person was like, when Kessie went missing, they were looking for him, nobody found him. However, they brought his clothes back. I was like, wait, they what? He said they brought his clothes and his shoes and his phone and dropped it at the gates where he vanished from. And my mind, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Who does that? That's when I flashed back to my dream, and I remember that in my dream, he was shirtless. And I had a dream in 2021, and at the time, I had no idea that his clothes were brought back or anything that he had, that his properties were brought back and dropped at the gate. I had no idea. So when I learned about it this year, I started rethinking, wow, like, these things is weird. It's weird, it's creepy. I've spoken to his sister two of his sisters, but I think the family, they don't really want to push the story, so I've really dropped it. So I don't want to go back there because it's so weird. It did not make sense to me that I saw the dream and he was shirtless, and then I got to maybe the dream was really something. Adiza. Lord, one of these days. Thank you, Manguchu. Afiba is the Ghanaian girl who went to visit her friend and got. Ooh, yes. Yes, that story. Do you know we don't even know what happened in the end? I don't even know what happened. There is no update on that story. I feel like people just milked that story for what it's worth. They pretty much took advantage of it. Because rather than confront this man on where these girls were, they collected the man's money. One day we'll come back to that story. There's so many stories that just vanish into thin air. Even Abuja area mama. I guess Abuja area mama's death could be one of those stories that I think was touching for me this year. Another reason why I say so is because I'll say this to you people here. Thank God we're just 120. It's a death you could predict. I was a follower of this man or girl, like I was a follower of this person's content. So I followed him for a long time. I know his lifestyle. It's entertaining. It's funny. It's raw. It's different. It's not the kind of he's just himself in a way where you're watching it. You're either, even if you're irritated and embarrassed or ashamed, you're still watching. You're still watching. You find yourself watching his videos because he's a human being that is not like any other. He dresses up. He's a male prostitute. He has manly body. He has interesting personal stories. He's raw. He's honest. He can't speak English. He speaks 2003 pidgin. Not even modern day pidgin. His pidgin language is 2002, 2003. So he was entertaining. And I knew that was going to be a problem because he was putting so much of himself out there and he had so much haters. And every single day he is fighting somebody on his live. He will go out, he's fighting, and he's always ready to fight. And I tell myself that one day somebody is going to put this boy down. Somebody is going to put this boy down because he keeps going to the danger zone. Like, it's where there is war that he's going to. He's not somebody that runs away from problem. He runs towards problem. It was just a matter of time. I just did not think it was going to be somebody close to him. Even though it has not been confirmed, but from the video, you all remember, we're able to predict and see that he didn't fight with whoever killed him, and we know he's a fighter. So whoever killed him was somebody he trusted, was somebody he was comfortable with, was somebody he did not expect would do something to him. So we are thinking it's sugar daddy or somebody who was patronizing him, killed him to hide their own personal secrets. You know, the men who would be sleeping with him would be embarrassed and they'll be afraid that one day he will speak out. Just the way Bobrisky now has exposed one man of kissing him and giving him millions of naira. Those are the things these men who patronize or sleep with these people are afraid of. Especially if they are in a powerful position like a politician or something. Because remember, Area Mama was well-to-do. She had 3 cars. She had 2 big businesses. So I don't know what was giving her the money. We both know it's not the Ashao. It could have been somebody who could afford it for him that did give him. So eventually, he's doing interviews, talking, oversharing, oversaying, overspeaking. Somebody who is patronizing him or somebody who is having an affair with him will be scared and afraid. And I think they just killed him because they were afraid of what he would say. That's my take and that's my feeling. Loveling is asking a question: did Emmanuel Toritseju ever get justice? Ha! Baby girl, let me tell you what happened. I went to Abuja recently, a few months ago, and I told myself I'm going to Abuja. I want to go to that place where Emmanuel Toritseju was killed. I and Divine went. One of my friends is a content creator. So we both went there. I did a video. I don't know if I've deleted it. I went back to the hotel places to see where this boy was stabbed. And wow, it was a surreal experience to be standing in the same spot where Emmanuel Toritseju lost his life. Initially, the video was dark. When I saw the CCTV, I feel like I'm the only one who saw the CCTV footage. Trauma. Although somebody sent it to me, they leaked it. So when he was stabbed, I saw him running. So I thought he was running and he could not run further past the fence. But when I went to the site myself, I realized that that whole area is a free road. Like he could actually have kept on running down the road. But I don't know why he ran in circles like something was covering him. It's unfortunate. He never got the justice. The people were never found. And I think the family they get to move on at some point. Thank you, Vincent. Emanuela. Greetings, Daniel. Trust you're doing great. You're simply amazing. And your stories, writing, narration skills. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. How are you mentally with these stories? Andrea, that's a good question. Mentally. The thing is, my personal life, I have problems. So most times, once I'm done with the story, I go back to my own issues. And this year alone, it was difficult to relate to many stories because I had things I was struggling with. So I couldn't connect with a lot of stories. I just did them because I needed to make content. And sometimes I even forget the stories because we have a team of people now. All I have to do is that's why sometimes some stories I apologize. Some stories I don't tell it well. I mistake the name of the country. I mistake the name of the people. Sometimes I'm repeating myself. I want to officially apologize for excessive repetition. I also blame my editor, Sha, because I don't know why he keeps not cutting the part I'm repeating. I don't even know what it is. Sometimes I don't see it. So I tell him, fix it, but I don't know why he doesn't fix it. So, but I apologize. I take full responsibility for it. We'll do better. I'll try not to repeat myself again, and we'll tell the story better. It's just that this year was too much for me. There are times I'm on live, on camera, and I'm talking and I don't know what I'm going through. So I don't even know what I'm saying. That's just it. Thank you, Jaylene. Nigeria right now ain't it. Lovely, did Emmanuel just say? Okay, we've covered all that. Please, I would like to know about the case of the nurse who was killed after her graduation. Who's that? Is it that girl that went to a hotel to meet the pastor's son? The Lord is your strength. Thank you. Lead City University, Ibadan. Lead City University. Did we talk about that story? Is it the one that went to a club and her body was found? I don't remember. You have to give me more details, please. What that means for internet service, Fiber One. I don't remember that story specifically. Oh, the one that went to a club. I think they were able to arrest. See, stories like this just fade off. Bless me. I don't remember that story. I think what happened, they arrested the boyfriend. So I don't know what really happened. Maybe I will check. That is Emeka online? I don't think Emeka is online. I would ask for him to find out what really happened. I know the boyfriend and a group of his friends were eventually arrested. So I don't know what happened. I really don't know. The thing is, once an arrest is made and the police are not making breakthrough, the case kind of fades off. It phases out. Can I do a brief story on the Apple 6 again? They're making a movie about it. Linda Cage is currently making a movie about it, so we'd have to wait. Apple 6. That is one bad, sad story. The Apple 6 story, and the guy is still, the man is still working, still a police officer, still active. I just hope wherever he is, he eventually confesses, I guess. Maybe, if he actually did it. Thank you, S.A. Wilfred. Care of your mental health. I try my best. I do try my best, though. Mad King brother. Okay. That's an interesting way. Have you ever received any lawsuit? Baby girl, muffin girl, let me give people see hell. I need to make a video on how this year was for me. This year was the worst year of my life. First of all, this is the worst year of my life. I've lived almost over nearly 30 years on earth. And this year was the worst year of my life. Terrible year. Okay, let me just say it now so that it does not look like anything. Maybe I would not upload this live, but so this year I wanted to make a video on it. I think I've made a video on it, but I just haven't been able to upload it. I'll share it again in another video. This year, I lost my mom. That's the big news. So, but it wasn't like something that was sudden. She was sick for a while, a long while, and I had to be there for the most part. So the journey was terrible. To see her go through all of that was not the best feeling. It was not a good thing. Then when it all ended, I got somebody sent a cease and desist later. You know that story I did with the what's that story again? The Obafemi Awolowo cultism story. I did a story on the about Obafemi Awolowo cultism video early February. So somebody sent me a lawsuit, some sort of a lawsuit for 10 million naira for damages, for defamation, for this, and asked me to do an apology that I'm going to pay 10 million naira. And this was when I'm dealing with the loss of my loss. It's happening. I mean, literally I had a power shortage. The story that touched me the most was when a Nigerian footballer was sentenced. Yeah, I know that story. Are we back? Am I still freezing? Is it good? Is the internet back? Let me see. Da-da, da-da. Doesn't really matter what I sing, 'cause I'm in love with a inner being. Doesn't really matter what they believe. I don't think it's okay now. Is it okay now? We gotta wait for the network to come. I have to wait for the network to come. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, it's back now. Some people are saying, oh, no, you're not freezing. So the network is looking pleasant. Sorry about your mom. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't tell me sorry. You make me cry. Terrible experience, my dear. Terrible. And she was a big fan of the channel. She loved the channel. Just like cancer is just an annoying thing. I hate cancer. Like, Jesus Christ. How do you just creep on somebody and just be like, wow. There's a whole lot of experience with what I went through with my mom that, oh my God. Oh my God. At a point, I was like, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening. It was a horrifying experience, my dear. Okay, the network is back, but this is the other Wi-Fi, the MTN one. Two, okay. We're at number 2 now. Let's hope it gets to number 1. Baby boys. Are we back? Are we back officially? I'm also an orphan, just siblings now. Oh, baby, I can imagine. I'm so sorry. Can you visit us here in Malawi? I would love to. I would love to. Oyibo Chaja, what happened to your mom? She passed from cancer. She had cancer complication. There's a way they even say it, but it's cancer, pretty much. Bridget and the Muslim man at her shop, was justice served? No, justice wasn't. Justice wasn't. It didn't just happen at all. A lot of the crimes were back then were that were based on religious basis. It doesn't end because it's their people that will have to judge them. It's like saying somebody killed a Christian out of the doctrine of their preaching. How do you expect their own people to judge? They'll most likely give them case. I'm so sorry, Immaculate, for your loss. I'm so sorry. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I mean, the truth is, death is something that happens. I've been a very death positive person. I've always been curious about it as a child. It was always something that fascinated me. Cemeteries, coffins, death, loss, grief. I've always been curious. Eventually, I know everybody will experience it. You will either experience it or you have to lose someone. So this was the first time losing somebody very close to me. And I have friends who have lost theirs, so I've seen their experience, but you can't really relate until it happens to you. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I wish she didn't have to go. But, she's a very nice person and she's a sweetheart. She's my protector. Like when she passed, I felt very vulnerable. I felt like now people will come and attack me and find me. Because I've always seen my mom as somebody who is my protector. I know dads are supposed to be the one, but somewhere in my mind, I've always felt like my mom is my protector. I've always felt safe with her. She's somebody that I know, like, I just feel like she's the angel guiding and saving me. But when she passed, I lost so now I have to protect myself. Thank you. I love watching the videos. Thank you. I'm a big fan from Rwanda. Thank you. So who is suing you? Is it over? Let me give you that gist. So I'm in the village dealing with preparation, announcing to the relative about the passing of my mom. I get this email from a group of lawyers, not one, but about 4 lawyers. Some of them are not even in the country. It's a cease and desist regarding an image I used in that video about the Obafemi Awolowo court case. And they are suing me for 10 million naira and they wanted me to make a public apology, take down the video, yada 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 yada, one thing, one thing, one thing. My first thought, my first thought was, it's the professor. You know, in that story, there's a lecture, there's a professor, is it a professor? What they call those people again? Those head of universities. Can't remember what their name is. I can't forget what they call people who protect, is it VP? Vice Chancellor? I don't know, the Oga Patapata of the university. What did they call those people? There's a name for it. It's long I finished school. So the VC of the, yeah, VC, thank you. The Vice Chancellor of the school, I know that that man had the history of suing and suing and suing, because the man, since he was born, he has been suing people. Even when I made the video, I was afraid he would sue because I used these videos, these images. So when I saw it later, I thought it was the man. I was like, God, this man is coming for me. They didn't even tell me to take the video down. They are going straight for my bank account. They're going straight for my throat. No, take it down, tender an apology is different. I've had cases where I've uploaded or used wrong images for a story that wasn't the person. And these people will reach out and be like, before we take it so far, drop the video, and I'll take down the video or re-edit it, and sometimes I'll apologize to them. There's this one that happened some while back. I had to beg the family. I'm like, okay, sorry, but the son was like, nah, you have to make it public. I'm like, if I make it public, you're drawing attention to what people did not notice, because let's face it, this video, nobody is looking at you, nobody knows you, you're not important. But sorry for using the wrong image. I apologize. I did take down the video and I did tender an apology and it passed. But this one, they went straight to my throat. Cease and desist, intention to sue for 10 million naira. And I was like, God, I have funeral expenses to worry about. Now I have to worry about paying one person like that. Then I now went to the video, and I noticed that there was a part that they kept watching. If you go to the video, you'll see it. Just go to the video, do as if you want to move and fast forward small. There's a part where you get, and YouTube will tell you the most watched part. This is the most watched part. That most watched part is about a 2-second clip where I use the picture talking about a group of board of directors from OAU. Now, in that picture, there are about 6 people on a round conference table, if not 8 people. Now, I don't know them. This is a random image I brought from Google, just to express and show what conference, what a group of board of director looks like. I even manipulated the picture so that the people's face don't show, because these are not the people in the story. Because the story happened in the 90s, early 2000s, so I don't know, I can't find pictures from then. So somebody in that picture was the one who felt offended that I used the picture and he was in the picture, and claimed that because I used that picture, he has lost a lot of job. He has lost a lot of, like, everybody thinks he's the killer. Everybody thinks he's the one who did. I'm like, when I found out that it was not the lecturer himself, the dean, the vice chancellor himself suing me, I was ready to fight. I was ready to deal with this guy. I called Zixaloma. You guys know Zixaloma, that comedian, content creator. Mama, what's his name? Mama, God, he has one very funny. Is it Mama Amazing Grace? So he's a content creator, we're friendly, and I know him to be a lawyer too. He studied law. So I reached out to him and I told him I need somebody to help me with this case. And he gave me one of his lawyers in Abuja. One very nice young man like that, which I met when I went to Abuja, and he's so cool, he's so nice, very lovely man. Soft Beats. Hi bro, can I be your graphic designer to reduce your workload? Send me an email, truecrimedania@gmail.com, and then send me some thumbnails you've done and we'll pick it up from there. So when I found out that was the one, I spoke to the lawyer, I gave him everything. He went through the video, he saw it, and he was like, this is nothing that this is nothing that to worry about. And I told him, see, I'm dealing with my mom's passing, so, but I don't want to shy away from this. I want to also deal with this. What are we going to do? How much do I have to save? How much do I need in case this goes to court? Because I would take it all. And he told me an amount to keep in case it escalates. And then we responded. And since then we responded, they've not responded back. They ran away, they didn't fight back. And I've been so grateful that that happened. And I used to tell my friends that, see, if you ever get somebody threatening you with a lawsuit, fight back. Don't let people oppress you. This guy wanted to oppress me, thinking I would get a quick cash, thinking I would cave. You know, the thing is, I like the fact that there are some people who respect content creators. There are some people who see us and show respect. Then there are people who see us and be like, oh, this is stupid, this is mad, these people, they don't know anything, they don't have job. And the disrespect comes, and luckily, that one thought I was one of those people. He did not expect me to fight back. And I did. And he ran away. So we're done with that story. Let's go back to the comment section. It's looking like we're in a radio. Let's go back to the phone line. What do we have? What do we have? Joining TCD. Thank you so much. Hi, bro. Can I be your graphic designer? Oh, I've told you soft beats. Email me truecrimedaniel@gmail. Then we'll pick it up from there. Happy birthday, soft beats. What's good from Ghana? Love from the UK. I'm one of your favorites. I'm addicted to crime every night. I'm on it on Netflix. No. They say you people are weird. Girl, are you in a relationship, BB? What does your boyfriend thinks about you? Watching true crime every night. Do you get ritualists threatening you after videos of such things? Excuse me. No, I've not had any ritualists threatening me. A lot of the ritualists are locked up, so wait, we just see me to threaten. I know I worked with this boy that exposes native doctors. So what's that boy's name? Is it Olubenga? There's one boy one time that we posted his content. I keep forgetting his name. His name is Daniel too. But yeah, his username is it Olubenga or something? There's a name he has. He does this expose where he goes to meet these native doctors. So he's the one who I know gets threats a lot from them, from the ritualists and co. No, not me. This time I'm not even doing threats. Right now I'm ready. That's why most times I use AI in my images. I told my editor also be using AI because I don't want to do all of this. This year was a lot. Somebody said, why are you wearing that thing on your head? This is my hair. It's a dreadlock. Just calm down. It's a dreadlock. I mean, it helps me. You know, I have a very big head, so it helps me. See, this is why I wear my hair like this. If I carry it up, so you see this pump, I have one very large head. But if I cover the hair like this, you can't see it. Now you just see my face, and I look like a fine boy. Do you fear going out alone? It's scary. Thank you, Ashma Joseph. That's a very interesting name. Joseph, thank you. I don't fear going out alone. I'm an adult now, so I go out there, but I don't really go out alone. Where am I going out to do? With my mind has been a true crime. Don't you get like scared covering these stories? No, I don't. I really don't. I really don't. I told you guys I want to even start going to cemeteries and make content. We've done a few of them. I'm supposed to go for more, but I don't know, no motivation yet. I would like to go. These things, they're not really scary. I know it's a dark place, but it's happening. These are things that are happening. Someone got to talk about it. We have to talk about it. And then we will talk about it. 204. Pa-pa-ram, pam, pam. .8. How do you hear about the sad story that happens outside Nigeria? Oh my God, we follow a lot of people. You know, when we first started, they're just stories that we do. You know, on TikTok, you get to reach a lot of audience. So moving to YouTube, there were people I was already working with from Zambia, Kenya. These are friends and people who watch our channel. So whenever things happen, they send it to me. Daniel, this is happening. They're always saying, and I like it. I appreciate it. So it's nice. I love when people send the stories because it's the same thing everywhere. It's the same thing every day. There's some countries that we don't hear anything from. Things are happening there, but we don't hear from. So I don't know. Even Egypt, self. I don't know. I've not done any crime story in Egypt. I've not heard anything. Don't they commit crimes in Egypt? We don't hear about these things, but they are all African. 240, not 04. Did I say 04? I said 04. You know I'm dyslexic, so I see number back and forth. Hi, Dan. I really love your storytelling skills and how you cover them. Thank you, Clara Emeka. What inspired you to start creating stories like this? I just started though. I did that Kissing Wanko story. Let me just tell you what happened. One day I got bored at home. This was around 2017, 18. I was just in the house. I was bored or was it 18? Oh no, 19, 20, 21. 2019, 2020, 2021, early 2021, thereabouts. I got bored and I was like, I need to do something. Then I asked myself something. Where did that boy that went missing in 2017 go? I started researching. I did research, chatted with people, talked with people who get details, get information, fix timeline, check this, get that, reach out to his family, da 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 da. When I did all this research, my first thought was, so what do I do with all of this information now? Do I type it on a blog and post it? Or do I make a video and talk about it? And that is how it started. I made a video and started talking about it. And from then I started doing more. People liked it. People loved it. And they were like, they wanted more. Then I did a little bit of horror stories. The ghost man, whose mother, which by the way is interesting, whose father was a ghost and had to marry a ghost and had to give birth for a ghost. I miss those ghost stories those days. I wish there are more ghost stories to do. We just did one recently. Our last video is a ghost story. You guys can go and check it out. I loved the story. The thing is, I was like, how did I miss the story? And so you know creepy pasta? No, I don't know who creepy pasta is. I'll check. How did I miss the story? But it turns out that when this incident happened in June, July, that was when I was going through hell. So my writer told me that the story came up, we brought it up, but it didn't occur to me. My mind wasn't there. So thank God I didn't even do it then. That I would have done a terrible job. I'm happy I took my time with the story to learn about it. Oh, okay. Oh, nice, Vivi. See, I've involved him. That's a good thing. I think that's a nice way. Give us a short story from your starting to now. As in starting from how I started, like explain for me, Andrea, so I don't go and do too much. Yesterday I saw a notification, but it was private. Yeah. The video I made, something happened. I had to re-upload it. My apologies. How do you know Yinka Ayefele? I don't know Yinka Ayefele. Did he say I know him? Is that not like a legendary musician? I do not know him. I know a Yinka, but it's not a Ayefele. He's not. The Yinka I know is broke and is in Port Harcourt. So you love so, a 505 fan is saying you love it so much, you uploaded it 3 times. I loved it so much. They had so many issues, I had to re-upload it already. I'm supposed to upload it on TikTok. Oh my god, why am I here? Alright guys, I gotta go because somebody else was gonna upload it for me on TikTok. My dear Nelly Baz, I don't know why. The girl whose ghost made them find these people is not found. I think she's probably still somewhere there. Or she's. You know, the place is so big. But it's been so long. I think by now they would have been able to find as much as they should. But I don't know why. It would have been nice if they found her. It just reminded me of that Ibadan forest horror story. They never found the Okada man. Loveline, is that what it is? The Guarimpa story, we never got any closure. I feel like once these things happen, they realize it's a gang thing, they just stop it right there. Glory, yes, we can. The last story, how the ghost of a missing girl revealed where her body was kept. Let me see. I was supposed to upload this thing on Facebook too. Maybe I'm gonna upload it on Facebook now. I have to upload it on Facebook and on TikTok. I don't know. I've not been uploading on Instagram lately, Shabo. I don't know. All right, guys. I would have to go now. Check out our last story. It's a ghost story. Check out our last video. Sorry I had to upload it multiple times because the first one had issues. So there was a part I didn't put. There was a part that the audio was messing up. I didn't like the fact that the editing wasn't very perfect. So, yeah. No, I'm not committed to anyone at this point. Unfortunately, yeah. Hopefully next year I'll find true love that won't murder me. Do I believe in ghosts? Do I believe in ghosts? I don't believe in ghosts, but if it's in a dream, then there's something there. I don't know what it is, but there is just something there. I feel like the people who go, spirits are strong. So spirits are strong. There's just something about spirit that is so strong that somehow they manifest somehow, some way. If it's something that we can explain, then it won't be as mysterious as it is. So that is why it will remain a mystery. The moment we make sense of it, the moment we explain it, it's no longer a mystery. So the reason why a lot of people be like, "Oh, ghosts, nah, it does not make sense. It does not make." That is the point of it. It's not supposed to make sense. When it does make sense, it won't be a mystery anymore. So it's still gonna keep making sense. And I've had experiences where two people have lost. I've seen them in my dream. And I saw them in very weird situations where it's like, this is an unusual dream. This is something. It's just what it is.